Okay. Hey guys, it's your best boxing friends. I'm Kelsey. This is Rachel. Rachel, next Saturday in New York, the trip of a lifetime. For at least us, right? We're going to New York. We're headed down Thursday. We're going to go to the Boxing Writers Association of America dinner on Friday. Saturday's the big fight. Except Rachel didn't get a credential for the fight. Oh, this is the first time it's ever happened. We actually have a slew of credentials over there. But we've never, well, we have traveled. So we've never gone to New York for a fight. And we realize that New York is the media capital of the world. Maybe they ain't got as much media seats as they do down here in Texas when fights come. Hugely disappointing for us, obviously, especially for Rachel.
So, so Kelsey got credentialed, and it was really amazing because you'll get the opportunity to go to a heavyweight fight at Madison Square Garden.
Heavyweight championship fight at Madison Square Garden. I'm
really
so excited
big deal.
about it.
And I would say out of the two of us, like Kelsey is more excited for that opportunity.
Very grateful.
Than what I would be. I would enjoy it, but I know Kelsey's really, really looking forward to it.
Well, what it does present a problem for us, right? Because we're going down Thursday. We're coming back on Sunday morning, so our flight leaves New York Sunday morning at 6 or something. So the idea was we go to the fight, we cover the fight, and usually when we cover a fight, we end up working at the fight till, I don't know, 1 or 2 a.m. You know what I mean? We put in a lot of hours doing that stuff, trying to get stuff ready and put out, and then making our way to the airport and maybe lay around at the airport and then go. But now I'm not sure what we're going to do with Rachel. So we want to crowdsource. What do we do with her? I already had some ideas I'd like to pitch out. And then obviously we take your ideas as well.
Was wandering around Times Square late at night?
That is not an option. I was like, one thing I'm not going to do is leave my wife in New York by herself with potentially our luggage, right? Or whatever.
That was the other thing, because we have to check out of our Airbnb Saturday during the day, which means we have all our luggage with us. And so I thought, oh, maybe I could just be a luggage mule for the entirety of Saturday. I'll just walk around with all of our luggage while Kelsey goes and watches boxing.
We're going to figure something out. So I have some ideas. You want to hear some ideas?
Sure.
Do you have any ideas?
Sure. Well, I mean, I have ideas. Yeah.
So my first idea is if we could bring some kind of large enough duffel bag that Rachel could fit in. Maybe we just sneak her in there.
This isn't a real idea.
Well, I mean, I'm saying that it's not probably going to work.
Although I would like to kind of witness somebody actually trying to do that. Although I'm pretty sure at Madison Square Garden, you're going to have to walk through a metal detector and they're going to check bags.
I'm saying that people have snuck into bigger events.
Sir, it looks like there's a human inside that.
And I'm saying that I'm not above it, right? I would sneak you in if I could.
Those are knees and elbows.
The second idea I had was, we need to find somebody, because we're going to the awards dinner, right?
Yeah.
We target somebody. Basically, we target somebody and steal their credential. Now, there's some problems with this model in that, obviously, the person...
Most people getting credentialed are male. So,
the
odds of me finding
a female
or somebody, I guess, with a name who is gender neutral.
And then there's another problem. I think potentially I've seen some pretty fancy credentials lately that have pictures on them.
Okay.
So then we have to find a female who looks similar to you, right? You have to find a dark-headed female that we could essentially incapacitate for the night, take her credential, not harm her really in any way. I mean, just not lingering effects.
I feel like you're going to have to cut this.
And then, no, I'm not cutting this. And then we get you in there, and then before they know what happened, we've absconded. We're gone. The fight's over. They're not even in the state anymore. So the third idea was buying you a ticket. But when I went to the Ticketmaster, first of all, I was like, there's plenty of tickets left, Yeah. Just put them, anyway. But then I was also like, there's plenty of expensive tickets left. $200 for a ticket. Yeah, that's expensive. That's some New York money that we don't make down here in Texas. I don't know what's going on up in New York where everything's expensive. But down here, that a cheap seat down here would cost $50 or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was disappointed. I thought of just random things went through my mind. Some random things that may be considered in poor taste. We started a GoFundMe page. Because I'm we already are kind of we're already basically a charity case going to the fight.
Right, people.
I don't feel
us to even be able to do this took other people's charity, so.
Yes, I don't feel like that's really something that I'm willing to do.
Yeah. My idea was to.
Throw me some ideas out.
surely there will be somebody else in New York City watching the fight, and like I get to go watch the fight with them. So like,
you mean like watching it? Oh yeah. Oh, the other idea, like basic, is like you just stand outside Madison Square Garden the whole time, like to just like cry
and tell somebody like, "What's me in?" Yeah.
Well, no.
No, we know our friend Stephanie Trapp lives in New York City, and she's not covering this fight as a photographer. She likes boxing. She will likely be watching that.
Stephanie Trapp is boxing. Yeah.
So,
right.
You know,
so maybe you hook up with some people.
Or there's somebody at the BWAA dinner who has like comp tickets to give away somehow.
Yeah, I was thinking like, here's what we're already going in the situation. I'm already gonna buy a suit. Why don't we use that as an opportunity to schmooze with the bigwigs and be like, listen, bigwigs, I know one of y'all got a comp, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, like somebody in here has money and a comp. I mean, a lot of people probably in here have money because there's a lot of people that are like promoters there or managers or like celebrity fighters. I'll be like, Tyson Fury, you going to fight? You got an extra ticket? You know what I mean? Like something like that could maybe happen. Now, I'm not super great at that, like schmoozing and like networking. I suck at it, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I don't know.
I don't know how to like announce to people that like I don't have a way to get to the fight without sounding desperate.
I feel like it took me so long to get in the BWA for my own. Like,
you don't want to immediately.
I feel like me rushing the podium and grabbing the money, but like, hey, who's got a ticket to fight for Rachel? I feel like that would go long. Like they're like, it's Kelsey, poor taste Kelsey. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
my other option is
I'm not doing that to myself.
As soon as we arrive in New York, to wear a sign that says, "I need a ticket to the Joshua Ruiz fight." Yeah. And just have it. You know that I don't have to worry about trying to schmooze. I don't have to talk to anybody. I can just have a sign and be like, hey, until somebody pulls me aside and says, here's your ticket.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to hope against ticket sales, but at this point, like, I'm kind of put in a position where I have to kind of hope that you don't sell out and that, you know, those people that bought tickets to scalp them start dropping them prices. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's the other thing.
Like, sorry, I don't want to root against you, but I'm kind of put in that position. I'm sad that, you know, you won't. I'm partially happy for you because I know that whenever we cover fights together, Rachel's part of the. If you've ever been to a fight, I feel like only 10% of the people that are credentialed there actually do any work, and Rachel was one of the 10% of people there that actually like works her butt off the whole time. I mean, do you remember what we would do for Boxing Channel, like how late we would stay up?
So part of me is like a little relieved.
Yeah, like you don't have to do that. You don't have to work.
It was like a huge like task to like taking photos and trying to get good shots and doing video or whatever it is.
Because like we would
it's a ton of work. So I'm kind of relieved, and I wouldn't mind just like being able to like just watch the fight, you know.
But then the other part of me is kind of sad because
I don't get to like be there with you.
And we don't get to make all the content. Like the content is, I like doing that, and like it's fun.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't know. I'm grateful for you guys, our best boxing friends. If you have any other additional ideas for us, leave it in the comments below.
Yeah.
Or write us a postal letter. Send it to our postal address. Call us on the phone. But read before rotary phones. Telegraph. Send a carrier pigeon. Something. If you know any, like...
Message in a bottle?
Message in a bottle. Or, hey, if you know any, like, super rich people who are just... Or people that are...
Have money to burn.
Yeah, if you know, like, powerful people in boxing that are like, tickets everywhere. Send them our way. Maybe that's them! They're calling right now! Yeah, any rich, powerful people, like I said, with just tickets coming out of their ears, you let us know. I don't know those people.
Scrooge McDuck, you change his heart, and then you get him to give us a ticket.
I mean, like, I've met some of those people, and some of the people have changed. But I get a lot less, like, coming back my way as far as response from people now that I don't write about boxing for Bleacher Report as much. You know what I'm saying? Like, when Bleacher Report, because Bleacher Report is such a big thing, then people are all like, hey, Kelsey, blah, blah, blah. But if Kelsey doesn't write for Bleacher Report, it's a little different.
Yeah, yeah. So, well, that makes sense, too.
Yeah.
Everybody's, marketing.
So, yeah.
All right. You got ideas? Send them our way.
Do it.